Hello, this is Colleen Pearl, the Cool Crone, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video will be the May Tarotscope for the sign of Taurus. All right, Taurus, so I've laid out your cards, and boy, what a month. There are tons of major arcana here, so this is a very significant month. Lots of significant changes going on. This is going to be week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. 4 oracle cards jumped out of the deck for you, so, just pay attention. There's just a lot going on here. We start out with the Devil as the first card here. So this means that you are getting tempted to do some things that are not actually going to be very good for you in the long run. The Devil deals with addiction. It deals with manipulation. It deals with people who try to manipulate you or coerce you. Even like a narcissistic personality, I would see, is coming under as the Devil. A person who's an alcoholic would come under the auspices of the Devil. So something, any kind of addiction, any kind of behavior that's not really good, may feel good temporarily, but is not really good for you in the long run. That's what's being brought forth for the very beginning of May, Taurus. And I feel that I need to tell you, you have to watch yourself. You have to really school yourself and make sure that you are avoiding those kinds of temptations, that you're not allowing yourself to get swept up into the feel-good atmosphere that usually surrounds subversive behaviors. The card that follows gives you a clue of how to avoid these things. The next card is the card of group work, the Three of Pentacles. This shows people working together. They're apprenticing, they're learning. This could be you learning a new trade, going back to school, or just taking a simple course, doing something so that you can keep your mind off of this person who is trying to tempt you with whatever it is they're trying to tempt you with. Also, if you have ever had an addiction problem, this could mean that it rears its ugly head and tempts you again. And you just need to find a way to distract yourself, to get into something else, and to replace that need for something overly pleasurable with the need for just producing something valuable. And that's what your group work is going to help you to do. Also, there's camaraderie in the group work because there's other people there. So that will really help you as well, Taurus. It comes down to the Princess of Cups, the last card in the first week of May, Taurus. And the Princess of Cups is really ruled, she's really a Venusian creature, but she's probably a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So this is a person who's going to be your friend. This is somebody you can confide in. She's going to listen to your problems. She's also probably going to be a good source of advice. She could be a member of this team that is doing the group work. You never know. But the first week looks like it's very hopeful that you can avoid this situation. And this could be somebody who's just downright trying to take advantage of you. The Devil doesn't necessarily have to be somebody who is forcing drugs on you or sexually manipulating you or mentally manipulating you. It could just be somebody who's trying to take advantage of you. So, you understand that there's a lot of different ways that you can interpret this, but I think the end result is listen to your good friend, the Princess of Cups. She holds some secrets. She may have dealt with this kind of person before and have some very good advice, or she just may know you very well and know how you're reacting to the situation and allow you to treat her as a sounding board, which will allow you to get out of the situation. The beginning of the second week in May starts with the Hierophant. So this is the guy who makes the rules. This is the father who watches over all of us and makes sure that we are safe. Sometimes these rules are great. Sometimes these rules do really protect us. Sometimes you may want to break free of these rules. But I think in the second week of May, Taurus, you're fine with the rules. You're happy for the rules. You're happy for the security and safety that they bring you. And this is showing you, Taurus, as very secure and feeling very good. So I do think that you come out of this first week with the devil very, very well, very healthy, very whole. You're fine with this. You're good with your health, your body, your money, your security, your family. So that's really, really, really nice to see. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. So there is something new on the horizon for you. There is something that you're going to want to undertake. There's something that you're going to want to try to achieve. And it has to do with either great, good health or your money situation. At the beginning of the third week, we have the World, which again is a cycle card. It's talking about a new cycle. Now, this also, the World is showing that a cycle has come to an end so that a new one can begin. So it's interesting that first we get the Ace of Pentacles and then the World, but right next to the World, we actually have the Ace of Swords for the beginning of the fourth week. So you've got lots of beginnings going on here, Taurus. This is a very significant month. You are facing down some demons and letting them go. And this may be related to the eclipse that happened on April 30th because it's in the sign of Taurus. So that eclipse probably is going to affect you a great deal, and it may continue to affect you for a few months. I think it's later on in the summer we have another conjunction between Saturn and Uranus, and that's in the degree of this eclipse, and that's probably when a whole lot of things are going to be coming to a conclusion. But with the World here at the top of the third week in May, we can see that there is a chapter closing in your life. And at the end of the second week, you had the Ace of Pentacles, and so we have a new chapter beginning. Then we have Temperance. So it's saying, you know, hold on to your hats. Don't go crazy with this new chapter. Don't go nuts just because you ended the old chapter. Take things in moderation. Follow the middle road. And Taurus, usually you're a very patient, very calm, very you know, you're not a person who's jumping up and down with wild enthusiasm. You're smiling and nodding and say, yes, I really like that. Whereas an Aries is almost jumping out the window with enthusiasm. So usually Temperance is your middle name. But in this case, you're being warned to stay temperate in this situation, because then we have the Moon card, and this can mean hidden secrets. So again, there's some kind of hiddenness or subterfuge or something going on beneath the surface that you need to be careful of. So in that third week of May, be just a little bit careful, maybe with your heart, with your emotions. If there's the promise of maybe a new relationship or something coming on, just be a little bit reluctant, just a little bit hesitate, because there's something that's unseen. There's something that's not quite up to the surface where you need to see it, Taurus. And then the beginning of the fourth week in May, we have another ace, new beginnings, and this beginning has to do with your mind, your communication, your concepts and ideas, and the way you communicate these things to the world. So big, big new project for you, Taurus. Two big projects for you and some endings for you coming in this month. I think you're going to be very pleased with the progress that you're making this month, and you're going to be very excited about the things that are coming up, probably that will have fruition in June. And then we have the Hermit, another major arcana. So you're going to want to contemplate this new Ace of Swords project. You're going to want to spend some time by yourself in contemplation, prayer, meditation, taking a long walk in the woods, listening to music by yourself, taking a bath, some place where you can allow your subconscious thoughts and your higher self to float to the surface and give you the advice that you need and the information that you need. The final outcome card is Death in Reverse. And this means that something will not completely die, but it may come very close. So you may see that your new project is teetering very close to the edge and then it comes back. But the Death in Reverse is actually a hopeful card. You're not ready to let it go. You're not ready to say, oh, we couldn't do that. You just have to face some challenges. So obviously there are going to be quite a few challenges in this month for you, Taurus. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 major arcana cards. So more than half of the cards in this reading are major arcana, which means that you may feel a little like your life is not in control in the month of May. And Taurus, I know for you that's probably a horrible feeling, but just know that at a time of great transition, when you're walking through a lot of different doors in your life, you are not completely in control. And truthfully, in most of our lives, we're not completely in control, but we like to control as much as we can. So the small choices, the everyday choices, what we buy for groceries, those are the things that we really can control. And now let's take a look at all of these oracle cards that fell out for you. I couldn't believe it. I kept them all because I felt with the devil and the death card and the moon and the world, I'm like, oh, they probably need to hear all of these. So I'm going to start at the bottom and work up. So the first one is the Archangel Michael, trusting heaven. You are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. Your angel team is with you now. You are not in this alone. You may be feeling sensitive or overwhelmed, but your angels are inviting you to take a step back so that they can come in and share their light of miracles. You may feel that your prayers aren't heard, but that doubt blocks solutions from entering your life. Know that Archangel Michael and his legion of angels are here to help clear anything that's not serving you so that you can allow in the miracles of change that you deserve. Oh my goodness, that's so beautiful. That's wonderful. Now let's look at the next one. The next one is Faith. And she says, Faith, humanity and benevolence, stay calm and trust the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world. So that's Faith. Stay calm and breathe. You are a divine being of love who has done so much good in the world. You may be going through personal transformation and feel that you're not getting anywhere, but Archangel Faith is drawing close to guide you beyond the limitations that your ego or fears have created for you. And that, see, the Devil card, I think, is the ego and fears. You may be trying to work out whom to trust. First, trust yourself. When you do this and recognize that you are made of love, you will attract those who reflect that love and can enjoy true friendships and loving relationships. Know that good is here to stay. Oh, that's such a beautiful message. I'm going to put that one here. And the next one is Miriam, Sacred Vision. And this card has the symbol on it for the chalice well. Oh, wow. It says, the Miriam, Sacred Vision, choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. So this is Miriam. And she says, there is a great opportunity for you to move beyond grief or grievance at this time. The Miriam are here, swirling their holy light all around you so that you can regain a sense of union with Spirit. You are loved beyond words. Choose to see the light of God in everyone and everything and to love without boundaries. Honor others and honor yourself with your sacred vision. You are in a space of deep healing and forgiveness. Choosing to see the light of the world will help you grow even more. Oh, so spectacular. And the final card is Melchizedek, higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. Excellent. And that may be the Ace of Swords there. Okay, so let's find Melchizedek. You have learned so much to this point and are learning more every day. You are recognizing all the great lessons your experiences and challenges have brought to you and are preparing for a transition or inner ascension where you will move beyond another level of fear and into the inner sanctum of your heart and soul. Become aware of patterns, ancient symbols, and signs being sent to you from the universe. There's a sense that you are now able to focus in a new way and offer greater light to the world. Melchizedek and his order are with you now, leading you towards spiritual wisdom. Meditate and connect with their light. Oh, yes. What a fantastic... And that's what the Hermit is for, to meditate and connect with their light. So you have tons of angel support around you, Taurus. May is definitely going to be a challenging month for you. But I think, you know, the more the challenge, the greater the reward. So you have to look on the bright side with that, Taurus, and realize that, you know, there's no life without change. Change is happening every day. It's happening all the time in our lives. And it's what really we're here for, is to work with the change that comes into our life, to grow with it, and to evolve. All right, that's fantastic for you, Taurus. Have a great month. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Please leave me a comment down below, and I will see you next time.